Good afternoon. Like and subscribe if the truth does not hurt you, if it does not bother you. So let's get straight to it. I recently saw a press conference where Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida was speaking about the execution of three black people by a white supremacist. He was booed for that, and rightfully so, because everybody knows all he was doing, all it was a propaganda effort designed to make white people feel good about being racist. It's a way of being racist and acting like you're not racist. Then there was a black puppet woman who spoke out against the crowd when they rightfully booed Governor DeSantis. I think we're used to that. I mean, if you have common sense, you know, as a black person, that he was just there doing a PR, promoting himself and trying to look like something he's not. And and he had his black puppet there, and he didn't even have to pull her strings too hard before she even started making a fool of herself. The problem that I had was a black woman in the background, and she seemed upset about DeSantis. I think she may even be a in politics somewhere, but she had on a shirt that read "Stand with Black Women." I have a problem with that. Why? Because that is divisive. Why couldn't it just say "Stand with Black people"? Because black men and women are being attacked by white supremacists. When white supremacists attack black people, they do not separate men from women. They don't do that. They see us all as a group and they attack us collectively, men, women, and children. So why in God's name does she have this t-shirt on that says "Stand with Black Women"? To wear a t-shirt like that, it supports the white supremacist narrative that black men are no good. It supports their narrative when in reality black men make the best fathers. Factually, statistically, black men make the best father. There was even a white woman who told her child, if you are in trouble, find a black man. Find a black man. Even white women know that black men are the cream of the crop. And black women have been suckered into believing that they're out on this island alone fighting for femininity when you don't have civil rights. Civil rights is the black dilemma. It is civil rights, not femininity. Like I said at the beginning, racists do not split black people up in one group and black women in one group and black men in one group or black children. They lump us all together and they systemically, racially profile us and hold us back. So why would a woman even wear this shirt? And black women and white women, they don't even they don't they don't include you. You are not included in when it comes to feminism with white women if they can't use you in some way or the other. I mean, I don't know how to say this because it should be so obvious that they're trying to divide the black family. I mean, when they were getting when black women were getting welfare, they said, "Don't have a black man at your home, and we will pay you to have his babies as long as he is not there." Then Clinton came along and flipped the script and told you, well, yeah, well, if you want this welfare, you're going to have to work for it, and then we'll give you food stamps and health care, which is all he was doing was subsidizing your breakup of the black family. Now you're getting the minimum wage, barely enough to survive on, and then you're told what you can and can't do with the money. And now you don't. And now you're running around hollering feminist, 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 femininity, and you need a black man. And then we take off in planes and go overseas, and then you say that we're worthless, but it takes money to fly overseas, get a passport, and to stay there for days and days, weeks at a time. So, I mean, you've been duped. I've made videos on this before about how you've been duped, but you need to see it for yourself. All you got to do is use your common sense. You know good and well that you have been racially profiled by white supremacist men, and white women have racially profiled black women. So what is this stand with black women? You're alienating yourself, and you're putting yourself by yourself, because the moment something happens, you're going to be wishing there was a black man there. That same black man that you said wasn't SHIT. Go ahead over to overseas where the women want you and find you desirable. Go ahead over there as if you have the right to give us away. We choose what is in our best interest. And if I have sex and create a child with a woman of any ethnicity, she is going to be called black. Black. So who needs who? But this is not to get back at you for talking about how you hate black men and black men are worthless. This is to tell you that we cannot afford to be divisive. You can never be divisive when the enemy of your enemy, we can never afford to be divisive when we have the same enemy in common. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. In this particular case, the enemy of your enemy is your son, husband, father, and cousin. And she's walking around with this stand with black girl thing on. It's ridiculous. And reading that is an egotistical nightmare for black men to read. Martin Luther King did not wear a shirt that says stand with black men. Malcolm X didn't do it. Thurgood Marshall didn't do it. Black Panthers didn't do it. You have been fooled into being used. You are a tool of white supremacists. Anytime black women stand alone, they are a tool to black supremacists. They put themselves out there on an island where white men can't attack them, and there is no black man around to defend them. And I've seen video after video of black men defending black women from white supremacists. I even had one video where where this woman was saying, look at this, because some young black men helped an older black woman. Look at this, look at this. But the reality of the situation, we've always done this. Black men have always had black women's back. But black women have allowed white supremacists to use femininity to attack black men. And I'm not saying this to threaten anybody. I'm saying this to say that we can't afford this. We can't afford this. And black women need to come back home into black men's arms and apologize. With that, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.